So, DevilRabbit had just released another banger, huh? How's it going, everyone? And welcome to another FNAF Fangame called Cake Diner, and this is made by DevilRabbitStudio. So yeah, recently, more like just a few minutes ago, I was like in a call with a couple of other fellas, just messing around for the main part, and so I did see that DevilRabbit made a post where he did, drop Cake Diner, and so I was like, oh, well, this is another FNAF Fangame I'm gonna freaking play for myself sometime soon. And so yeah, I was debating in my mind whether or not to actually play Cake Diner next, or just, well, jump into the continuation side of things with another video that I'm still freaking working on. I don't know, this other video is taking me a long freaking time. But yeah, I did settle on wanting to freaking play this FNAF Fangame first because you know, this other video is another episode for this other side series that I'm still working on. So yeah, it is taking a whole bunch of freaking energy, quite literally on my left arm. But yeah, so yeah, aside from all of that side jargon, yeah, let me just shift focus back onto the main actual FNAF Fangame that I'm going to be playing through for the rest of the said video here. So yeah, DevilRabbit dropped Cake Diner, and so yeah, this is like a typical Five Nights FNAF Fangame, and yeah, aside from like all of other DevilRabbit's games where all of them are like one night based FNAF Fangames. So yeah, another side correction here. He had made a 2 nights FNAF Fangame, and yeah, just a spin-off to another one-night FNAF Fangame. Yeah, Duke's Funhouse, this other spin-off game called Duke's Funhouse Duke's World, and yeah, 2 nights at Honeybees, which is the 2 nights FNAF Fangame I'm talking about. So yeah, he had made some other FNAF Fangames in the past that are way longer than, yeah, 1 night, but yeah, those are still some other shorter FNAF Fangames. So yeah, just wanted to go ahead and correct myself there for the intro. Back to it, I guess. And have like a side hard mode to actually take down. Yeah, this FNAF Fangame is a 5 nights FNAF Fangame made by DevilRabbit. So yeah, I cannot wait to actually, you know, play through Cake Diner myself, and just, yeah, I still really do like DevilRabbit's style of FNAF Fangames. They're just so dark, gritty, terrifying, and so damn intense. Yeah, I still remember, you know, those moments ever since playing Death Ship. Yeah, that was still a freaking cool one-night FNAF Fangame. So yeah, without further ado, I'll go ahead and take a look at the Game Jolt page here quite briefly, and then jump straight into Cake Diner. So yeah, here we have a sick, you know, piece of art that is made by a talented artist named Misfit the Monsters. So yep, that is who the original artist is named, and they make some pretty damn cool art. Yeah, such as this piece right here for Cake Diner. I just, you know, really like how this looks here. And so here we have the actual main gameplay screenshots, starting off with this one that is part of like a cutscene. This job will help me finally buy this house. If a house looked like this and I was just going out there looking for a place to stay, I would absolutely not freaking live on 666 Hell Avenue. So yeah, I won't live there. And here we have like a gameplay screenshot of the office. You know, it does also remind me of like some other FNAF Fangames that also have like this similar sort of, well, format of just having like the camera PC monitor sitting on the desk in front of you. But hey, this is another banger, so yeah, this is gonna be another good FNAF Fangame. And so yeah, there we have like the flashlight battery bar at the bottom left, a cute bunny character plushie right there, and a couple of, yeah, quite famous, you know, decorations for the desk. I could just put decorations in air quotes. There we have like the flat carbonated beverage cup, you know, a paper ball, just some star danglies, some trademarks for, you know, a Freddy's sort of location. But this is Cake Bears, so, and here we have a camera shot this time of the puppet goober in this giant prize box, and so we can select only just 3 soundtracks for the puppet to listen to. So yeah, that looks really cool. And here we have like one of the doorways off to either maybe the left side, since the star danglies were, like, on the left side of our frontal view, so this could be, like, the left or right side, or, yeah. And here we have another screenshot of this time, like, some instructions on, like, this little instructional sort of handbook thing with some sketches, some hints on how a couple of threats and mechanics will be working like in the game. So, yeah, I will read more of that in the actual game, but I know that y'all are going to be pausing the video at that one moment and already know what to actually do by the time I, you know, see that instructional book in the game. And so, yeah, here we have the puppets. Yeah, only one of the puppets is jump scare frames in the office. And can I just say how cool that the puppets model looks in this game? Like, DevilRabbit, they are, like, quite an underrated, talented, yeah, creator. They just make some pretty sick models and, yeah, games like the one I'm about to play here for myself. So yeah, Cake Diner story. You're a man looking for a job to save your home. I'm looking at OBS just to make sure that I am recording, and found one at Cake Diner. That place is closing down soon due to the accident that has happened there, but is good, has a good payout of $350 for a week. So we get like 350 bucks per week, huh? Yeah. They always like to get you with these paychecks, huh? That's like the whole bait tactic. For a week, and you took the job because you need it. It's a normal Five Nights game about Cake Bear. So yeah, Cake Bear is like the main bear mascot of, well, this, yeah, location I'm about to spend another full week at. Credits, game made by DevilRabbitStudios, models, map, props, animations, editing, and coding, all made and done by DevilRabbitStudios. Music and logo made by Misfit the Monsters. So this logo right here was also made by Misfit. That's pretty sick. Beta testers, Misfit the Monster, Oseru, who is also another pretty talented person. The guy who plays games official. Yeah, he's another homie. And then Lord 2903. So without further ado, I guess I'll go ahead and get started with Cake Diner then, shall I? So yeah, here I go. Launching up the game. Yeah, whatever, Windows Defender. You are quite strict, huh? Like, this is a game. It's a false positive. Oh. Alright, yeah, I remember seeing this before in, like, you know, the demo of one of DevilRabbit's other games that they're also still making as of now. Warning, this game has loud sounds, flashing lights, and lots of jump scares. So if any of y'all are printed that said stuff, then still be warned. I mean, yeah, this is a FNAF Fangame after all, so it's obviously going to have all those said aspects. Okay, and I have been greeted with a deep growl in the background. Golly, I can probably tell that might be Cake Bear growling at me. So yeah, this soundtrack is made by Misfit, so yeah, I gotta say, this is a pretty eerie soundtrack already. Cake Diner, made by DevilRabbitStudio. I just really like the unique style of, you know, DevilRabbit's games so much. Just the overall freaking, like, style here, yeah, it is very freaking unique in its own way. And yeah, I know I keep freaking flunking on my own commentary, but I just still have to say that DevilRabbitStudio's, you know, style of his own FNAF games that he does make, yeah, I still do job with it personally. So I guess I can press new game, and there we have Cake Bear just staring at me while, yeah, the game loads into the next scene I'm about to see for myself. Hey Max, it's me, Felix. I want to let you know that you're only gonna have a week to pay me, or I'm kicking you out. Give this house to someone else so that, give this house to someone else, so this is your last chance, okay, bye. And you have the audacity to put a frickin' smiley face right there? Yeah, this landlord doesn't really care about any of his damn tenants, huh? So, I guess I can... Oh, left click to progress? Don't worry, Felix. You will get your money. This job will help me finally buy this house, but I have to go to work now, so yeah, I am gonna risk my life working at, you know, a murderous animatronic location just to get, like, a lot of money to pay frickin' Felix. Why don't I just move out of this place? Like, this looks like a crap hole to begin with. Bye home, see you later. Well, that looks like a typical two-story murder house. Like, there definitely has to be, like, a murder that occurred over at this place, huh? In, like, its history. Alright, yeah. So let me just go over to Cake Bears and get started with You know, another typical night guard week. For Max here, this is gonna be like, yeah, his first time over at this other location, and yeah, same goes to me. Click the computer to use the CCTV system and press A and D to switch the cameras. Use your flashlight on the rabbit when he gets into your office. Alright, so, Bonnie, or whichever other name that this bunny character goes by, yeah, they are prone to flashing lights. Now, you can't use your flashlight for too long, then your flashlight will die, so be careful how you use it. Oh, look at how cute that this simple drawing of Bonnie's or this other bunny's character's face is. But yeah, in reality, he looks way more freaking nightmarish. Alright, so you're up. Ooh! Okay, okay, so that's the left side. Alright, so that is some confirmation, and that's the only doorway leading into my office. See, I freaking still jive with DevilRabbit's style of FNAF Fangame so much. Like, I could see all this, well, grain all up in my face, and yeah, just like how dark and gritty that DevilRabbit's games can get. Hey, I could boop the little bunny plushie there. There's a couple of... Hey! Cute. Oh, drawings on the corkboard back there? Okay, yeah, I will definitely freaking go to this place. Yeah, if I was freaking clinically insane. So yeah, there we have Cake Bear and Bunoy just standing right there on the show stage, and Cake Bear is his little cake pal just right there in his left palm. So I can press A and D to switch through the camera. So this is the stage camera. Okay, I really do like the dark and decrepit vibes that this entire location is giving off. And so there we have the diner room camera, all well furnished out. Parts and services camera, so there we have a whole bunch of spare Cake Bear heads. Is there like any spare Bonnie heads anywhere? And there we have the puppet room camera. So this is where I can manually change out any of these soundtracks there. The bathroom camera, alright, looking equally as dreary, just like with the, oh shoot, stop, I have to press on the exit button. So I can press control to turn on the flashlight. Good, there he is. Alright, I thought you immediately came over to my office for a split second. But nah, the time is going on by real quickly here. So, yep, Bonnie is right... Oh. Alright, so the puppet is still in their music box. So yeah, I'm guessing that these goobers will become active one at a time for like the next couple of nights. So, do I really have to worry about the puppet for now? Well, in the diary, but stop. Oh, there you are, going into the parts and services area. Oh man, I want you to freaking like smush your face right up against the camera so I can get like an up close, you know, camera shot of your face. That would be cool. So yeah, you're just visiting the parts and services area. So it's already 3 AM, so these nights are gonna go on by without a hitch, huh? So yeah, there's only just 5 cameras. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. So it's gonna be very easy to just surveil the entire place. Dude, these nights are moving on by fast. It's already 4 AM. So yeah, the puppet is still in that giant gift box. So, yeah, how you doing there, Bonnie? Yeah, you look really cool. I could just sit back, relax in my office, and, yeah, just, yeah. Stop. Oh. So he went to the bathroom. Every single time that he moves and my vision blinks, that really does concern me a little, since I have no idea where he's going. So yeah, his path is very simple. So he hops off the show stage, goes over to the dining area, the parts and service area, the bathroom area. It's already 5 AM. So will you only be attacking one time for tonight? Well, yeah. You are moving slowly throughout the entire location. And yeah, this is all just a, well, full tutorial on, visual tutorial on how to properly deal with you. Yeah, come on. I know you want to move over one final position, that being right outside my security office. Alright, yep, I am looking at you. What if Cake Bear does get off of the show stage without me, like, knowing that he actually did move. Alright, so I'm gonna get off of here. Oh, there he is! Wow, that was some real perfect end night timing there. 6 a.m. Night 1 is done. That was a really creepy shot of him in the doorway, though. He was all hunched over. You could see, like, his arms curled, like, in that sort of way. And yeah, I finally got Night 1 all taken care of. So, yeah. As I'm thinking here, the other few nights will go just as fast as the previous Night 1, so... Oh, I'm back at my house. Still looking just as decrepit as I looked at it before. I am scared to go back. Something doesn't feel right there. But I have to go back. I need the money. Or I get fired, and I got fired from my other jobs. So this is the only job that will pay me in a week. Keep going. You need to. So just some self-motivational talk just to keep you all nicely brave. But yeah, guess who you're going to deal with next here. When the puppet gets mad, they click one of the two music box buttons. Do not click the one that is playing. And if you take the too long, then she will kill you. And there goes the puppet right there, just, yeah, humming all those tunes just to match up with the current song, you know, that will be playing right up until the, you know, well, right time or wrong time for me, she does stop and then gets annoyed at that same tune playing. So I have to pretty much change it up to, you know, music 2, 3, and then whatever she does, poke her head out of the music box, then, yeah, this is very simple though. So yeah, whenever she does get out of her, her attempt to do so, her gift box, then I could just press on music 2, whenever she does that again, music 3, and then, yeah, just keep on going with that samey, you know, top to bottom order, and then just start all over back on, yeah, music 1, and then do that whole cycle all over again. So yeah, this is not too bad, actually. So it's all, bro, again. Holy crap! Oh my gosh! Okay. Yep, you're welcome, puppet. So yeah, I chose on music 2. So whenever I do hear that intense ambience start to build up, then that means the puppet's about to, well, freaking get out and kill me. So that's not too bad, not too bad. And I could just, that is a really nice strat. So for now though, the only two important cameras are the puppet's room camera and the bathroom camera. So I could just keep on going to the left and right just to see if Bonnie is about to come in the office. There you are. Don't you worry. I got a new track all selected for you to listen to. See, I could just, yeah, start from the top and then work my way to the bottom and then do that whole cycle again. So I could just go from like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and yeah, very easy. Not too bad. So I just don't need to select music 2 or else, yeah, she'll insta-kill me. See if Bonnie's there. What if I'm dealing with Bonnie and then the puppet tries to, well, escape at the same time? She gets like all fed up with that, you know, current soundtrack that is playing right now. Okay. But yeah, this is all worth it for the over 300 bucks. Oh shoot. There we go. So music 1, you hadn't listened to that for a good while. Alright, so you're here. Let me just flash you in the face with my flashlight here. Go away. Get out of here. Oh shoot. No, you don't. Right, so I have to keep my flashlight concentrated on it and not flicker it. So that's how you deal with Bonnie. Very easy. So I'm already halfway done with night 2, so I'm gonna move on over to Wednesday within just the next couple of short minutes. And wait, so after I'm done dealing with you, then do you only go back over to the dining area? Makes sense. Alright. So just select music 2, keeping you all serenaded and not freaking highly aggroed with me. If I do take, unfortunately, way too long with selecting the next, yeah, soundtrack. And if I do that, then how would I? These music buttons are freaking massive. So there's only just a couple of more hours left. Alright, yeah. Yeah, just keep listening to those really nice songs, huh? They're real pleasant for the ears. Yeah, Bonnie's about to attack me. Alright, so whenever you're gone from the bathroom area, I only need like 1 more hour left. Alright, and night 2 is gonna go on by without a breeze? No, you don't. Gotta keep you in that music box. Gotta keep you in that giant gift box. Oh shoot, I did not mean to. No, you don't. I have my flashlight turned on. That is such a cool shot, dude. Just seeing Bonnie like look into the office as he's like lightly moving as I have the flashlight on his face. It's like, you're not supposed to be alive. Like, that's the, yep, freaking overall theme of these FNAF games. Like, y'all are not supposed to be alive, but there's some spiritual bullcrap going on with y'all. Alright. And there we go. Night 2 is done. So that only leaves me with, yeah, 3 more nights left of this entire main week. Alright, not too bad. So I wonder how Cake Bear is gonna be like. So do I have to, not use my flashlight on him? No, he does have like a different mechanic. So yeah, 6 a.m. Let me just wake back up in my very off-putting house here and see how Cake Bear works. Alright, that bed looks awful. Is that like a sink on the right side? What kind of fricked up house are we living in? I wonder why the place looks kinda empty. Yeah, what kind of fricked up house are we even living in? Like, do we have to worry about the mascots over at Cake Bear's? Or Felix, the frickin' landowner of this entire place? Like, the damn landlord really needs to upkeep his house. I wonder why the place looks kinda empty. I think cause that place is closing down soon. Those things are trying to kill me. Do they even know that the animatronics can move? What if Felix was the landlord of this entire property and was secretly the, like, owner of Cake? No, probably not. But I have to keep going. Alright, yeah. So, oh, really? I was lightly thinking, is Cake Bear's little cake friend gonna be another threat? When you see Miss Cake in your office, then click on her to get rid of her. Or she will, steal your flashlight. So she's like this game's, stand-in for Balloon Boy. Alright, so I have to, like, boop on her. If I do see her in my office, then, yeah. I gotta freaking do that first before she actually does steal all of my flashlight, not only the batteries. Alright, good to know, good to know. So yeah, I wonder if this, little booklet I'm reading out all these instructions from were left behind by, like, a prior night guard who used to work over at this location, just to let future night guards know if, these ways of dealing with, these frick bags. So, yeah, he freaking, figured out how to deal with Bonnie, and, yeah, the puppet is, well, yeah, I would have never known how to actually deal with the puppet. No! That is actually terrifying! Okay, so you have to, yeah, boop on Miss Cake there, and that's how to simply deal with her. So I could just imagine the prior night guard looking at Miss Cake, just panicking, and then punching her directly in the face. Or just lightly booping on her giant red nose. Okay, I know that Bonnie isn't here. So yeah, for now though, I could just not use my flashlight like a madman. Since, yeah, Bonnie is taking a sweet time with coming over here. Alright, so if I go over to the show stage, yep, I see you. In Cake Bear's. No! Don't you dare! Oh, I saw you there. Wait, hold on. Are you the actual Miss Cake? Like, I went over to the show stage camera just to check up on Cake Bear and see if I can see Miss Cake still placed in Cake Bear's left hand. Oh, really? Oh gosh. But what if I'm dealing with Bonnie and then Miss Cake just comes into the office at the same time? Then I'll... No, you don't. Be double screwed? No, you don't, Bonnie. Okay. Okay, so that's just... Are those roaring sounds coming from you? Alright, no, you don't. I don't see Miss Cake in the office, so I should be good. I mean, if Miss Cake was smarter, then she would just jump on the floor below in the frickin' darkness and then just snatch the flashlight out of my frickin' hand. Alright. So I'm halfway done with night 3 here. Yeah, I'm gonna go on through the rest of this week. Just like that. Oh shoot, the puppet's getting mad. No, you don't. Let me just play another soundtrack for you. You're under the desk? Alright, so I figured out... Alright, so I found out another one of your very well hidden hiding spots, man. Alright, so it's 4 a.m. Alright, just only need like 2 more short hours left on the clock to go. So if... Oh, no. If Miss Cake was draining my flashlight battery and then... Puppet! Alright, don't hear the puppet getting angry. There we go. So I just dealt with you. So is it like a one at a time by one at a time basis? Okay, don't dare drain my flashlight, Miss Cake. So I can just deal with the puppet first, then Miss Cake next. Where are you? Alright, I don't see you anywhere. Alright, I'm just gonna shift my gaze back in the puppet's room. Alright, so that was just me accidentally just turning to my left. Alright, I don't see Miss Cake anywhere, so I'm probably fine for now. Okay, but I'm not doing fine on flashlight battery, but I don't really care. No, you don't, puppet. Just gotta change up your tune right there. Alright, very good, very good. Alright, so I need like 1 more hour left to go, and I should be all good with moving on over to night 4. Alright, I've been recording already for almost 20 minutes, so that's how damn fast that these nights are going on by. But I'm still having fun with this game. And there we go. Night 3 is all done. Alright, so I see that Miss Cake will be very sneaky with just a couple of her hiding places, like under the desk, for instance. Alright, I'll just let this clock chime. Yeah, I'll let you chime until the screen fades right into the next frickin' morning. Alright, so I wonder how Cake Bear is gonna be like for nights 4 and onward. I don't want to die. I don't want to lose my home. I don't want to die. I don't want to lose my home, but I have to keep going. Dude, you're still fine. You know who's controlling your brain right now? Oh, you have to stare at the bear, or he comes to your office, and there is no stopping him when he is in your office. You are going to die. So, he's just like Freddy from FNAF 1. I have to cam stall him in place so that he can not get any closer to my office. Okay. So, he's camera stallable. Got you. So, I could just... Yeah, that's a really good stretch. So I can go over to the left 3 times, and then right over on the camera selection 3 times. So I could just look at the puppets area, the show stage. Maybe staring at Cake Bear on the show stage doesn't count, but I'm gonna do this. So this is like the optimal strat here. Just stare at Cake Bear on the show stage, see if the puppet is becoming more angry, and yeah, there we go. Unless, you know, the ambience in the air does shift. So yeah, whenever I do hear that ambience change, then, yeah, I gotta, tend to the puppet's music choices. Okay, so I don't see Bonnie in the bathroom area, so I will be staring directly at you, and thanks to the prior night guard for, well, warning me, and just, well, detailing me on how to deal with Cake Bear. Okay, no you don't, puppet. I'm just gonna switch over to another music selection. Okay, so Bonnie is not gonna be attacking, so, yeah. Well, he's about to attack soon. Oh, gosh. Alright, well, this ain't good. Yeah, he's about to come on over here soon. Alright. No! Oh, hell no. Yep, he's here. Bonnie's here. No! No, you don't. I don't know if the puppet is angry. The puppet's angry at me. Go away, Bonnie. Dude, no? Holy crap! Yep, I was about to die by the puppet. Alright. Well, at least you get plenty of time to actually go over to the puppet's area, then change out the song. Alright, so I'm staring at you. Okay. Nice hollowed out eye sockets you got there, Cake Bear. Oh, no. Yep, you're getting mad, aren't you? Alright, there we go. I like how intense that this feels so far. Okay. It's like, whenever you're dealing with Bonnie and hear, like, the ambient shifting because the puppet's getting angry, then, yeah, things can get a bit risky since you have no idea whenever the puppet's about to freaking kill you. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. No? Oh, that's kind of huge, actually. I'm looking at you? Okay, so I gotta blind Bonnie real quick. Alright, yeah. Let me just freaking get you out of here. Alright, there we go, so... Oh, no, I could have sworn I saw Miss Cake just... Oh. Well, good thing I got that instinct in my mind, you know, just to remind me that, oh yeah, Miss Cake is in your damn office. Look around for her. Okay. So for now, I could just look at Cake Bear in the bathroom area, so I could just, you know, keep him nailed down in here with all the set attention seeking that he so desires, and then, yeah, whenever the puppet... Oh, there goes Bonnie. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, no. I'm hearing that ambience change. Okay. Is Miss Cake looking at me? Nope. I didn't see her, for my quick office checking anyways. It was like only 2 seconds just to check around. No, you don't. Cake Bear's gonna come over here and will kill me, isn't he? No, you don't, Bonnie. Go away. I need to look at your right-hand main man. Alright, there you are. So I'm staring at you, Cake Bear. Alright, I don't see Miss Cake anywhere, so I'm fine for now. Gonna quote-unquote for now anyways. Since, yeah, the next second, Miss Cake can, well, just come into the office without me knowing. Are you here? Okay. And there we go. Night 4 is done. That was... Alright, very freaking quick. So, yeah, Cake Bear had, like, only one more movement to go right up until he actually does come to the office, and then potentially killing me afterwards. So you only have, like, one night left, and I'm done with the main week. Unless there's a night 6, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to find out for myself here. But no, this is a really cool FNAF Fangame so far. Alright. So, what are my thoughts? Oh, for the morning of night 5. Oh. Okay, is Cake Bear's, like, you know, slowly controlling the mind of Max here? Keep going. Yeah, I think Cake Bear's is like putting a curse on Max here, just giving him all that motivation and sort of drawing him to go all and okay, sorry, I cannot talk for the life of me right now. Yeah, that's just a common factor about me, y'all. So yeah, maybe this whole you know, establishment Cake Bear's has like some anomalous ghostly activity after like a said tragedy that happened in well, the past some time ago. And so yeah, this whole curse is slowly driving Max insane to the point where, you know, he is drawn to go all the way back to Cake Bear's and then, yeah, finish up all these nights and then get himself that one paycheck. Or it could just be like with the amount of extreme stress that, you know, he's still feeling, so that he is, well, motivating himself to go back to Cake Bear's and then, yeah, just get himself that very worthwhile paycheck. Alright, don't you worry, buddy. You know who's still also controlling your mind? Oh gosh, yep, I see that everything had gotten a bit more spooky or red this time. And I also do see that the lights are flickering more often here, so... Yeah, does this mean that the place is slowly, like, crumbling down here? Like the power grid is about to freaking shut off? Since, yeah, I'm on the 5th and final night, or final, don't know if there's a night 6 or whatever. No, you don't? Alright, so I dealt with the puppet. Okay. So I'm staring at you, Freddy. So I'm staring at you, Cake Bear. Alright. Okay, I don't see Bonnie chilling in the bathroom area. Okay. Yeah, and giving you all that attention. Alright, don't see Miss Cake. Oh! Right as I switched over to your room, puppet. Alright, well, hey, it's all fine. Oh no, tonight's also gonna go on by within like the next few short minutes. Okay, so Cake Bear is still on the show stage. Okay, if I'm dealing with... Oh no. If I'm dealing with Bonnie... Deal with you first, and then the puppet next. Come on. Get out of here. I need you to get out of here, man. I don't want the puppet to, like, jump out of her box and then strangle me. No! Okay. So you're in the dining area. Are you anywhere, Miss Cake? No. So it's already 2 a.m. Alright. Yep, I'm just worrying for no reason. Okay. So I'm looking at you. Alright, very nice. Okay, so I'm looking at Cake Bear. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. Alright, doing a Miss Cake check. So Bonnie is in the bathroom area. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna have to keep on going with the usual callouts. Yep, he's here. Alright, so Miss Cake is here. I saw that second flash. Or fade in. I need you to get out of here, Bonnie. Get out of here. I'm already halfway done with night 5. No, you don't. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot! He's here! He's in the bathroom area. This ain't good. Well, it's semi-good and semi-bad. Alright, Miss Cake is here. Alright, so I can only just rely on the fade-ins. Or the slight blinks whenever, yeah, Bonnie or Miss Cake are here. Oh, no, you don't. There we go. Alright, alright, alright. So I am nailing Freddy down. So I am nailing Cake Bear down. I keep calling you by Freddy accidentally, man. Okay. Let me get you out of here with this flashlight in my hand. Come on. I need you to go away. Get out of here. I need to stare at your friend. No. Alright, there we go. So I just did with the puppet. Alright. Yeah, this is not a bad strat. I could just... You're there at the desk. I see you. Alright. Yep, not too bad. Yeah, see, Max? Everything is all under control. You just have to keep staring at Cake Bear. Oh, hell no. Alright, and then occasionally check on the puppet whenever she does become increasingly angry. Okay, it's already 5 a.m. You're there on the top of my monitor. Let me just stare at you for a couple more moments, and then deal with Bonnie here. I don't know if Cake Bear is about to come in. I just gotta deal with you first. Don't! Alright, there we go. This is actually putting me on edge. Not that much. Alright, is... Nope. Yes! Miss Cake is here. So whenever she does appear in your office, then she does drain your flashlight juice over time. Yeah, this ain't too bad. Oh, there you are. Oh, shoot. Are you getting angry? Yep, you are. Okay, good thing I'm on that puppet checking game, and there we go! I finished up night 5, so... Yep, you did it. I will finally be getting my home. I can quit now. It was all worth it. Okay, does this also mean that you can't leave? Uh-oh. Yep, I think you're screwed, Max. What happens if I... Oh, I can't even interact with anything or turn my head off to the left. Okay. Yeah, this is a very nice tune here. Hey. Yeah, very nice and peaceful. Alright. So do I have to listen to this? I can't even boop the Bonnie plushie. What's going on here? So wait. Do I have to look at the doorway? Or... Is the puppet gonna jump scare me? Oh. Is something supposed to happen here? Okay. I'll just wait for a couple of more moments until something does happen. Am I just sitting here? Like, am I stuck to my seat and I can't even move around anywhere? Yeah, I don't know if anything is happening. Okay, so I'm just gonna reopen the game. And maybe rebeat night 5. Just to see if anything was supposed to happen or auto-fix that potential bug? Yeah, that whole tune just died out at the very end, so I don't know what went on with that. Okay, so I'm done with night 5 again here, so let me see if something is supposed to happen. I did it. I'll finally be getting my home. I can quit now. It was worth it. Okay, time 2. Alright. Very nice tunes. Alright, I'll just let this scene play out in... Yeah, let this creepy melody just play in the background here. Okay, so that finally ended, but do I need to interact with something in my office? I can't go onto my PC anymore, nor do anything else, really. Am I supposed to wait for a jump scare to pop up any moment? Oh! Okay, well I did press tab, and look at that. I finally, had made it to 6 a.m. I don't know if anything was supposed to happen. So, yeah, look at that. The clock did chime after a few good moments later. Well, I just mass spammed my keyboard just to see if anything were to happen. Look at that! And look at that! I got myself a, well, really crispy star on the menu. And the extras unlocked. So here we have all of the characters starting off with Cake Bear, Cake Rabbit. Oh, so you're called Cake Rabbit. The puppet, they have a freaking snazzy outfit on. Whenever I saw, like, these models myself, yeah, the puppet, yeah, they look really comfortable in what they got on. And that's it for all the characters, and yeah, Miss Cake right there, just to not forget about her. So yeah, right up next are the jump scares, so brace for those in 3, 2, 1. Oh, and oh, okay, so it only shows off the jump scare animation. So there we have Cake Bear, Cake Rabbit, and the puppet. And so here we have the behind the scenes stuff for this game. So yeah, just some really creepy imagery with a, alright, cemetery, the main office, the main menu. Okay, so I guess it's the tilde key, which does skip the night you're on, so yeah. I'll just go ahead and move on back to the menu now, since yeah, there was like a bug which does happen. Whenever you get back into night 5 and get jump scared by anyone, then if you go back to the menu, then yeah, the star and extras will not be there on the menu screen. So I just want to make like one correction about one behind the scenes thingy here. And yeah, this is the outside of the house, and yeah, I said something else entirely. So yeah, this is like a behind the scenes screenshot of, yeah, the outside of the house in all the cutscenes. So yeah, back to the video, y'all. Some behind the scenes stuff of the office, the left doorway, and yeah, just maybe Cake Bear's jump scare. And that's it for all of the extras, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much all it for Cake Bear. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much all it for this very next game made by DevilRabbit called Cake Diner. Alright, so I'm back in the game, and yeah, I want to take a look at all the jump scares in-game. So yeah, Miss Cake is in the office draining my flashlight battery. The puppet is freaking the hell out. Yep, I'm not gonna change the music. You'll just be listening to the same old track forever. How does that sound? Okay, well there goes the... Oh, puppet's jump scare. So this cemetery scene is supposed to be the game over screen. Okay, so yep, there we have the puppet's jump scare and what the game over screen looks like. Oh, okay, I see. So that's a bug. So Cake Rabbit is here. I'm not gonna use my flashlight on you. So yeah, you can go ahead and jump scare me. Alright. Rabbit's jump scare. There we go. So the flashlight is out of battery juice. So yeah. And I got jump scared by Cake Bear. Wait, huh? Oh, okay. So wait, I freaking ran out of... Wait. Flashlight battery? And then Cake Bear freaking got me in the end. Alright, well I thought I was only gonna run out of battery juice and then couldn't use my flashlight anymore, and then Cake Rabbit would have gotten me instead, but yeah. I guess Cake Bear just wanted to finish up the job. But I want to see him enter the office. He probably will just move away from the bathroom area and then just kill me anyways. There's Cake Rabbit. Oh my gosh! That was actually a cool shot of him. Alright, so that's what happens whenever Cake Bear goes to your office. Yeah. Oh! Oh, it worked! Wait, hold on. Okay, so I pressed A. Wait, whoa. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Oh, shoot, that freaking worked for a moment. I pressed A, and I looked at the damn left door. Yeah, look at the freaking doorway. Wait a minute. Okay. Wait, hold on. I need to do that again. Hey everyone, so I am back after, well, several hours later, ever since last playing through Cake Diner. So yeah, there was a bug fix or patch that came out a few minutes ago where, yeah, that whole star and extras disappearing bug had finally been patched up, and that Night 5 soft locking bug where we were just staring at the front side of our office for forever and ever, really, that also had been patched up. And yeah, in one of these other prior, like, recent posts, he did also mention that pressing A will, you know, make us look left, in our office at the doorway. I did, try this on the prior version, but I had no idea if anything was supposed to happen or if I need to, like, still stare at the freaking doorway, and, maybe a creepy frick bag was gonna step in the middle of the door threshold and look at us. But yeah, I'm gonna be downloading this brand new patch, and I did also ask, like, a little question here in the comments just to make sure, and so yeah, a cutscene was supposed to play after that after part of Night 5. So yeah, I'm gonna dive back into the game on this brand new patch and see what this cutscene's gonna look like. Okay, I should be good for now for the rest of Night 5 here. Yep, these nights are very freaking short, so I don't really have to worry about much of anything for now. Decide if Miss Cake's gonna attempt to drain more of my flashlight battery. That's not gonna happen, right, for the rest of tonight? Okay, so I've done Night 5 here again. Yep, you did it. I mean, yeah, we both did it. I will finally be getting to my home. I could quit now, so I'm gonna quickly press A just to look at the door here and see what's supposed to go down. Okay, yeah, that is a very darkened doorway. Aw, dude, am I about to see the frickin' puppet? Aw, bro. Alright, anything could possibly happen here. Alright. Yeah, this is a very nice, peaceful melody. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, very nice banger here. Okay. Yeah, I am still looking at the doorway. Wait, hold on. Am I supposed to use my flashlight? Oh, hi, Cake Bear. Oh! So that's what's supposed to happen! You turn on your flashlight and see Cake Bear standing in the doorway. Okay. So, I know what Max's downfall is. Alright, so, yep, I think he might be taking up a residence in a new permanent home inside of, like, a Cake Bear suit, or... Wait, what's going on this time? Wait, what? Wait, I'm back here? Okay, I don't think that's supposed to happen. Wait, huh? Okay, so the puppet is still in their gift box? Wait, hold on, what's going on here? Did I get thrown back into night 5? Alright, I don't know if that's supposed to be a bug. Oh, shoot. No, you don't. You get the hell out from under my desk, Miss Cake. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't know if this is supposed to happen or not. So is this also trying to show that maybe staying over at Cake Bear's diner is like a freaking full-on loop? Alright, I don't know anymore. I'm just saying stuff at this point. Alright. Yeah, so Cake Rabbit is still standing right there. Oh, shoot, yep. You're here, Miss Cake. Yeah, I was gonna say that you're here, but then Miss Cake had to intervene. Wait, huh? Alright, well, I'm gonna have to report that as a potential bug. Alright, well, it's already 2 a.m. So what happens if I got night 5 done a second time here? So, is this also showing off that maybe Cake Bear's diner is like a full-on freaking loop? Like, is this like a looping anomaly? Alright. Oh, no, you don't. So, that's not supposed to happen. Alright. I'll skip through these dialogue boxes. I'll press A and then just turn my flashlight there? Okay. I don't think this whole looping thing is supposed to happen. So, I'm just gonna wait until the 6 a.m. screen does finish up here and see what's supposed to happen, or what's gonna happen next. Am I gonna be dropped back into night 5 again? Yes, I am. No! Cake Diner is a full-on loop this whole time? So is this like Max's real hell? Like he's stuck on night 5 for all eternity? Okay. Bro, there is no way. Hold on. So if I open up the game again, apparently that is intended. So finishing up night 5 and then seeing Cake Bear in the doorway, and then doing night 5 again, Cake Bear in the doorway, that's an intended loop. Okay. So what happens if I booted up the game again? Will I be able to see that I've unlocked the star and the extras on the menu? Alright, let me see here for a moment. Yeah, I just want to do, like, a little bit of testing here first before, you know... Oh, wait, what? Wait, is there something that's supposed to break that loop or not? That is so freaking evil, though, in a really ingenious way. So after getting night 5 done, instead of you being taken back to the menu, then you're forced to restart night 5 over and over and over again. So, I guess that's pretty much all it for this entire freaking video of Cake Diner. Alright, so, yeah, I'm gonna move on over to doing the updated outro now. Alright, so right before that I do moving over to the outro, I wanted to try one thing out for the prior version of the game. Yep, luckily I still have the previous version of the game downloaded on my PC. So, I did realize that I can look over at the doorway in the prior version of the game. When I was like doing night 5, I was following the same sort of, well, you know, sequence where I just pressed A, and then, yeah, as it turned out, I was able to look over at the doorway. And so maybe what happened in the last couple of times where I thought I found like this mysterious hotkey, and I guessed a couple of times, no, I was looking at the front side of my office, and then I pressed Control accidentally, and then I pressed like a different key, and I thought, oh, did I press tilde or tab? But no, I pressed the flashlight button, which did activate the flashlight, but then I wasn't even looking at the doorway, and so it well, took me over to 6 a.m. and I thought I did something game-breaking there for a moment, but no, I was supposed to look over at the doorway, flash Cake Bear in the face, and then be taken back over to the main menu where I can get a newly acquired star and then the extras unlocked. So here's what's supposed to happen. Just skip through the dialogue, and then, yeah, just hear like the puppets' creepy music playing in the background, and yeah, I am playing on version 0.1.0 this time because I did mistakenly play version 0.1.1 and I was doing the same exact, stuff as before. So I'm just gonna use the flashlight, yep, and there goes Cake Bear standing in the doorway, and I'm just gonna let the 6 a.m. screen play out for the next few seconds. Yep. This will be like, maybe the final time I'll be, seeing this game's 6 a.m. screen. So, yep, I just hear the clock chiming in the background, and so that is supposed to happen. So, I got the star right there on the menu and all the extras fully unlocked. So, yeah, that's what was supposed to happen in the prior version of Cake Diner. Just press A, look at the doorway, and then turn on the flashlight. Cake Bear stands right there, and then we see Max's fate sealed. But then, since there's like a, new version of the game that came out a few moments ago, version 0.1.1, yeah, Max is doomed to stay the night shift over at Cake Diner for the rest of his own life. So that's like his own sort of purgatory in a way. So yeah, I guess that was pretty much finally all it for Cake Diner. So I guess that was finally all it for Cake Diner. It is currently like 8:03 in the morning, and I really want to get this video all out of the way. And my eyes feel like they're lightly burning. I mean, hey, that's just some unrelated stuff. Yep, this was another banger made by DevilRabbit that I still had a lot of fun with. Yeah, did not encounter all that many bugs during my own playthrough at all. Yeah, aside from like the, star and extras, disappearing off the menu bug, but hey, that, I don't really think that's gonna be, worried about anymore, since in this, brand new patch that I did play through myself, yeah, Night 5 is an infinite freaking loop this time. So, instead of, being captured by a Cake Bear and then presumably getting stuffed inside of, like, maybe a Cake Bear mascot suit or something like that, this is like a full-on continuation where, yeah, Cake Bear frickin' catches Max, the protagonist that we do play as, and then keeps him inside of the building forever and ever, doomed to frickin' suffer in his own purgatory, trapped in that frickin' building forever. Yeah, this could be like in some sort of alternate reality where Max got, taken away from the real building and then got placed inside of like maybe a much more demonic, identical, replica of the OG Cake Diner where, yeah, this whole like, much more evil version of this said building, is like in this sort of, alternate, space, or I don't know, I'm just making some stuff up. Then yeah, that is where Max is trapped in like his very own purgatory, since he, or this could just be all playing within his own mind. This is just me speculating at this point, where yeah, he was driven to the point of insanity where all this stress from his landlord to, these killer mascots that came after him, maybe with all these other jobs that he had been, fired from, all this had caught up to him mentally, and so he just went way off the deep end, and so, yeah, he went back over to Cake Diner. He could have done something else entirely, but then, yeah, maybe the building had, like, influenced Max's own brain, and so kind of just played around with them psychologically, and so maybe this building's own control just washed away all of Max's sensibility and then hijacked his own mind, and so Max just went over to Cake Diner just to spend like an infinite freaking Night 5 night shift. But just to go into the actual game itself, I thought it was pretty fun. Like, this was another pretty sick game made by DevilRabbit. I still really do adore, the style of like his own FNAF Fangames that he does make, and this one was freaking dark and just as gritty as, his prior works. Such as, the overall ambience was so heavy hitting. Like, during Night 5, when I was, like, playing through that a few more times just to, well, get through Night 5 and, well, like, try my best to see if there's, like, anything going on afterwards, and just, well, playing through Night 5 a few more times. Yeah, the ambience just freaking was so well done, and I just still have to say, like, DevilRabbit always cooks whenever it comes to, like, making any animatronic models and the like, so, yeah. And even, like, the entire freaking Cake Diner location just felt so freaking, you know, decrepit, and everything just felt like it was, well, very freaking messy. And even, like, all of the, you know, frick bags in this game, like, all the, like, animatronics, yeah, they all had some very nice and simple mechanics. And even, like, before each of the nights, I still like the fact that instead of, you know, there being, like, this wall of text sort of tip screen, yeah, all the tips were written down in, like, this little journal, maybe left behind by a prior night guard before maybe this freaking location that we're working at had claimed his own life, and he went through, like, this whole similar thing that Max is about to freaking unfortunately go through on Night 5. Yeah, he wrote down all these useful tips on how he dealt with all these, you know, animatronics. And so, yeah, that really did help out Max in the long run. And so, yeah, that's how all these animatronics are dealt with. Oh man, my freaking brain's going all over the place right now. So yeah, and yeah, I had seen there was like this recent patch that was, you know, recently released by DevilRabbit, and so, yeah, I guess in canon, Max is doomed to spend an infinite night shift stay right over at Cake Diner Rabbit till he actually does, you know, come into terms of him not being able to be freed anymore, and so he's just gonna be trapped within the location. That's just my own interpretation of what is actually going down anyways. So, yeah, I thought that this FNAF Fangame was pretty freaking fun. Just, you know, it felt really intense, just like with prior games that were made by DevilRabbit, and yeah, I just still had a really freaking great time, regardless of me just, you know, waiting for like the very next, you know, patch update. But I'm always really patient whenever it comes to like any updates that will come out soon or just at some other point in the future. But yeah, that was like one of the main reasons of me just staying up all night long. Yeah, I was just editing this video, and then whenever I saw that DevilRabbit was like working on like another patch update for the game, and I was like, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna, you know, wait in the background and yeah, just see whenever this is gonna come out. And so yeah, after trying out the new patch and then being so freaking stunned by that whole well, sort of twist that went on after Night 5, and just seeing how this is like a whole infinite sort of loop going on. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty freaking cool twist all on its own. So yeah, to DevilRabbit and to anyone else who contributed to this, you know, very sick FNAF Fangame here, yeah, I thought that y'all did a really freaking great job with this, yeah, FNAF Fangame. And so, yeah, I just have to say, DevilRabbit, keep up with the amazingly great work as always. And yeah, for your very next project, which, yeah, I did check out the demo for, Five Nights at Junior's. Yeah, this looks very, very freaking cool so far, and I cannot wait to actually play through the full game whenever that does come out in the future. So yeah, take as much time as you need to, DevilRabbit. As always, yep, this is one of the more important factors of, well, just, yeah, obviously it is. Yeah, take all the time you need, man, since, yeah, that next FNAF Fangame project that you got working on looks very terrifyingly great. So if anyone has enjoyed this entire video as I've played through the entirety of Cake Diner, and then, you know, I waited for a patch, and then I came back to the game again, but then, you know, I was so surprised by this whole twist of there being, like, some looping going on with Night 5. Yeah, so if anyone has enjoyed this entire video as I've played through Cake Diner, yeah, more simply enough, then y'all do down there, since all of you are amazing. Like, comment, and definitely subscribe if y'all haven't already, and hit that bell to be notified of all my future content and streams, because I do sometimes stream on the channel. So I'll see y'all right until next time. Thank y'all guys so much for watching this, and yeah, see y'all. And yeah, I know that much of my commentary during this said outro was all over the place. Yeah, I really wanted to get this done, but yeah, I guess that's it for this video. Yeah, hope y'all have a great day out there, y'all.